We don't have any counter because of Marcel.
Never. A world-class player. Never. I think the last comment you made is the correct comment. 2 matches. We are very quick to forget that we've won a series against England, India, Ireland. Let's not forget what's come. We're judging world-class cricketers on 2 games. Let's make sure when we judge these guys and we pass judgment on them, we judge over a long period of time, not 2 games. I think there's multiple ways of looking at that. I think first that's a question for selectors, not for me. And secondly, again, FIFA's played 2 games of cricket. I think if we're going to keep chopping and changing all the time, then players are always going to feel under pressure. You have to show faith in players. So whether that number 7 spot's also going to be hugely dependent on the balance of the team that we put out against different opposition. So it's a game-by-game thing, but what selectors are thinking at number 7, that's a question for them. I think the question isn't about, because you're talking about outcome.
Yes.
So you're talking about outcome. So if you look at any batter in the world and you ask them whether they scored those 6 runs, no batter in the world is going to tell you that he's happy with the outcome. Am I happy with Afif as a batsman? 100%. Because he's a quality batter. I think there's any... County cricket's probably the closest, and state cricket are probably the closest to international cricket, and still there is a big jump. When you come up to international level, it's not only the standard that jumps, it's execution that jumps. So if you have a little chink in your armour, international bowlers are going to find that. If you as a bowler have a chink, international batters are going to find that. But these things take time. If I took a fish out of the sea, it would eventually learn to walk. So it will adapt. You guys will think about a guy like Makhaya Ntini, who was a quality international bowler. When he first started, he wasn't very good. But you leave him at that level for a period of time, he will adapt because he has a high ceiling. These guys have all got very, very high ceilings. That's why we show faith in them. So you give those guys time, and I promise you they'll show you faith.
No, the question being that...
You're asking me about outcome. And if you had to ask me about outcome and batsmen and those numbers, then anybody in the world will tell you that that is not what we're trying to do. But if you ask me why that outcome, I get back to when you're facing that level of spin from ball 1, this is what these guys have done for the last 6-7 years to every single batsman in the world. Because of their level of skill and what they do. It's very, very difficult. But the longer you hang in, the easier it becomes. That is no different to any batting against any attack. So I alluded to it at the beginning. This is a very, very positive thing for our batters and for Bangladesh cricket and for our team for the future. Remember, we have 2 big tournaments coming up. So look at it from a positive point of view.
Last question.
I'm definitely not answering that question.
Thank you.
Thank you.